Now I am thrilled to invite Sondra Samuel to the stage. She's the president and CEO of the Northside Achievement Zone. Sondra will be introducing Amy Langer. Please welcome Sondra to the stage.
Thank you and good evening. I want to begin with a quote from the poem, The Hill We Climb, by the youngest inaugural poet in U.S. history, Amanda Gorman. For there is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. These words capture the essence of the incomparable Amy Langer, my board colleague and mother of three amazing boys and co-founder of Salo LLC, an award-winning professional services company of which I have been a proud repeat customer for more than 8 years. It is absolutely apropos that Amy was selected for this award because when it comes to harnessing the power to do good inherent in board service, Amy has been brave enough to see it and is brave enough to be it. Here are just a few illuminating examples. Amy's passion for contributing to boards started early. Like Amanda Gorman, Amy became an historic first. At the age of 12, she was the youngest member to ever be elected to the board of the 4-H club. After realizing that the people in charge were making key decisions as to how the clubs would be run, 12-year-old Amy named it and claimed it. Amy is the most outstanding board member I have served with. Although Amy has extensive board experience, the Health Partners Board is where I have seen Amy shine. Elected to the board in 2017 and board chair in 2021, Amy remains committed to positively impacting people's lives. She's committed to helping guide health partners to provide quality and affordability. I believe our board has been effective in large part because of Amy's strategic mindset, incisive questions, and her let's work really hard and have a blast leadership philosophy. And finally, I can't end without mentioning Amy's commitment to increasing the participation of women and women of color on for-profit boards. This led her to co-found the Minnesota chapter of Women Corporate Directors and the Women of Color Initiative, in which I have participated. Amy, on behalf of Andrea Walsh, our amazing CEO, and my health partner board colleagues, I want to congratulate you and thank you for being brave enough to be a light that not only shines brightly, but is equally committed to ensuring that others have those coveted board opportunities to shine also through our own contributions. You embody the Italian proverb that says, "A candle loses none of its light by helping another candle." You rock, sis. Congratulations.
You also never want to follow Sondra, who is amazing. Thank you for that. Good evening. I'm happy to be here. What a true honor it is to be recognized by Twin Cities Business for the work that I enjoy doing. Thank you to Navigate Forward for nominating me and for really being a partner in the work that Sondra talked about. Thank you for encouraging other women and getting them board ready as well. I'm grateful to be honored with an impressive group of nominees. And it's even extra special to be recognized alongside Jody Hubler, who is a longtime friend. We've always wanted to do something together. I think this is it, right? I consider myself a constant learner, and I'm grateful to have been in boardrooms that continue to push me mentally as well as emotionally, to grow and develop myself as well as the organization. It is a thrill to continuously learn new things, grow as a leader, and make a difference for the future. I'm commonly asked why Like, why do you do board work? Well, my first why is because it's fascinating to work on a vision beyond the current state. During the financial recession, when I was a board member at the Washburn Center for Children, we embarked on a capital campaign. Think about it. You're in a recession, no one has money, and we think we can build a new building. We built a $28 million center that allowed us to serve more families and children. The kernel of that possibility started in the boardroom. We had the ability to make the difference in the futures of employees, families, and kids that needed help. That is an awesome responsibility, and I take it very seriously. My second big why is this. There's a richness in being surrounded by a diversity of thought. The perspectives that come from wisdom achieved through life's experiences is very unique, and the boardroom invites that discussion. At Health Partners, we tackle some of the largest issues that our community faces, whether the rising cost of health care, the COVID pandemic, or the racial inequities that exist. Having voices of different genders, races, backgrounds make outcomes better. You've heard from Sondra today. I'm sure you can imagine that she and I have different worldviews on many topics. And on many topics, we have a shared view. Our boardroom is comprised of individuals that respect each other and are able to contribute each of their unique perspectives. Our board is better from those discussions. Our community is better for those discussions because those discussions lead to better outcomes. You've heard my board journey, and you know that it doesn't happen in a vacuum. There are many people to acknowledge and thank, especially on this Day of Gratitude. Does anyone know it's a National Day of Gratitude? Anyone? It's pretty awesome. I think before you go to bed, you should be grateful for something, at least one thing, if not 100. But of particular note tonight, for believing in me and taking a chance by putting me on my first board here tonight. Thank you, Steve Lipinski. For believing in me and nominating me for the Health Partners role, a special thank you to Judy Corson. Thank you. Andrea Walsh, my fellow board members, and Health Partners team members, you make the work meaningful and fun, and I appreciate it. Thank you. To my friends, my business partner, John Folkstead, and all my colleagues at SALO, both in leadership and on the board, thank you for the foundation in business to be able to bring that to bring that wisdom to other organizations. I appreciate it. To my family, thank you for the sacrifices you make so that I can do the work that I love. Mahatma Gandhi has said, "The future depends on what you do today." The future actually depends on what we do today. I will leave you with a few questions to consider. What are you going to do today to make a difference for our future? What is your vision? How are you going to make that vision come to life? And what is your why? Leadership is a responsibility, and intentionality matters. I believe the future depends on what we do today. Thank you.